Hello, my friends. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well out there. In an America where Donald Trump is the president, you look for any kind of silver lining that you can. And I think today maybe we have a little bit of good news, maybe the beginning of the end of this Trump nightmare as we slowly chip away at their power. And good for you, America, and good for you, the rest of the world, for standing up to this guy, because every once in a while you see stuff happen and you go, you know what? I think that our efforts are working. I think that our response is having some sort of an effect. So today what I want to talk about is there seems to be some rifts in the relationship between Donald Trump and Elon Musk, and Elon Musk and some of Donald Trump's cabinet members, and Elon Musk and some elected Republicans, and also Elon Musk and the general population of the country. Oh, and also Elon Musk and the rest of the world that refuses to buy his cars. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is I think that everybody fucking hates Elon Musk at this point, and that's good. That's a good thing. So we're going to talk about some of these issues going on in these relationships and why I think maybe it's a pretty important thing. So yeah, that's the premise of today's video. Everyone fucking hates Elon, and you will not see me shed a tear for that, not even a little bit. Real quick, before we jump into the conversation, make sure you check out the pinned comment. That has a link to information on a protest coming up on March 14th in Washington, D.C. So definitely, if you're able to make it out there and make your voice heard, sounds like that protest is growing rapidly. A lot of more interest coming up in that thing. So that's very, very good news. That's just the feedback I've gotten on it. I don't know necessarily. But also there is a link to the Discord if you want to join our community over there. A link to my Blue Sky if you want to follow me there. And also a link to the channel memberships that are only $1.99 a month if you want to help support the channel that way. And sometimes I'm so impressed by myself that I managed to make it through that goofy ass intro. I know it's probably annoying, but thank you guys so much for your support. And on that note, I wanted to thank a lot of people on that last video. By the way, welcome to all the new Canadians. Hi, good to see you. A lot of Canadians came in. All I had to do was make a video that said, hey, Canada just kicked Donald Trump's ass, and the Canadians show up. They really enjoyed that video. So hi, everyone. Good to see you. But I wanted to say thank you for a very specific part of that video, something that happened in it. I was making fun of something, and there was a joke in the video that a lot of people didn't realize was a joke, and they got very grumpy with me. I'm going to tell you what the joke was, all right? I said if Donald Trump keeps getting his ass kicked, we're going to be, let me try this again. If Donald Trump keeps getting his ass kicked by Canada, then all of us in America, we're going to be speaking Canadian here pretty soon. And a lot of people didn't get that joke. A lot of you did. A lot of you got that joke and understood it, but a lot didn't, and they were real angry in the comments. We're not going to tell them. We're not going to explain the punchline of that fucking joke to them, all right? But I wanted to say thank you to everyone that got it, because I was about to get my head taken off by a bunch of people that didn't fucking understand it. So thank you to everyone that got it and laughed at it, because sometimes I read the comments and I'm like, fuck my life, man. Why is everybody so damn angry right now? I was just trying to be funny and cute, and I guess I hit on neither one of those things. But besides all that, we need to talk about all these rifts between Elon Musk and basically fucking everyone, because this is important, right? Elon Musk is I would say the brains of the operation, but I guess I wouldn't go that far. And I said on this channel, last time I was here, that was so fucking weird. Last time I was parked right here in this spot recording a video for you guys. I'm in a rest area. Did you guys just hear my GPS? It said continue on the current road. I was parked exactly where I'm at one time recording a video for you guys, and it interrupted my video to give me the same fucking message. Isn't that bizarre? That's strange. The truck's not even moving. Anyways, the fuck was I saying? GPS interrupting me over here. I'm trying to tell you guys something. I have said on this channel before that Elon Musk definitely fooled me a long time ago. Literally, I thought the guy was like fucking Tony Stark, right? This dude's gonna change the world. He wants to do good for people. And it turns out, once you hit a certain amount of money, I guess you turn into a fucking Nazi. I'm not really sure. I've never been so rich that I turned into a Nazi, but it's not something I understand. It's a whole different world for me, I guess. But it turns out that the whole thing was a lie. Elon Musk is a huge fucking prick, and nobody likes him. So clearly, Donald Trump owes Elon Musk something. All right? Elon Musk heavily influenced Donald Trump's last election. For one, having the following that he does, and then backing Donald Trump to the point that he was showing up on the campaign trail and doing those rallies with Donald Trump. That's huge. And then the stuff where we start to get into sort of a legal gray area where he was basically doing like not a sweepstakes, but a there's a fucking word for it. The word's right here too. I can't even think about it. I can't think of what it is. It's not a sweepstakes. It's a raffle. I got it. It took me a minute, but I got there. Raffle. It's a raffle where he was basically trying to sign up people, especially in swing states, to vote, with the chance that they could win $1 million if they registered to vote or filled out a questionnaire or whatever. The reason why that leans heavily towards Donald Trump is because he was doing the campaigns with Donald Trump. So the people that were most likely to do that, well, a few people were most likely to do that. A lot of poor people involve themselves in lotteries, and I'm not like picking on the poor people. What I'm saying is that's true. They like to gamble. They like to get into like state lotteries and nationwide lotteries and things like that, and they definitely would like to enter into a drawing to win $1 million. Well, who are some of our poorest of Americans? Well, the rural red counties out there is where a lot of poor people live that are more likely to vote Donald Trump. Look, this is just all theory, but this is in my mind how that stuff all leans heavily towards Donald Trump. Those are the things he did to help him win the election, and then you can get into the more technical things, and I don't know a lot about that. There are a lot of people on YouTube with very good videos explaining things like what is it, fuck me, why am I struggling so hard with this video? Purging the voter rolls, things like that, that maybe or maybe not Elon Musk was involved with, but I, however, do not have the evidence and the proof, and even and what I mean to say is I don't know enough to necessarily go into that topic. But the point I'm making with all of that is Donald Trump obviously owes something to Elon Musk. We know that to be a fact, right? And with Donald Trump and Elon Musk, everything is very transactional. What am I going to get out of this? And that's unfortunately where a lot of, I think, rural Americans fall for the Donald Trump bullshit, is they may not be processing that everything that Donald Trump does is transactional. Even his election, that was the transaction. Tell you what you want to hear, then you vote for him, then he tells you to fuck off and doesn't do anything to lower the price of eggs, but golfs a lot, and that's not even the worst of our fucking problems. But the point is, Donald Trump owes Elon Musk something. Elon Musk manipulated the election in some form or another, even if just by using his social media presence and his money to do so. We all know that. Elon Musk wants to run everything in the government, mainly because he's tired of getting investigated and he's tired of regulations. Why would Elon Musk be tired of regulations? Well, the dumb son of a bitch isn't as smart as he tried to tell us he all is. He can't build a car that doesn't set itself on fire or doesn't explode or doesn't crash into other objects, and he damn sure can't build a rocket that doesn't fucking blow up. So it would be hugely beneficial to Elon Musk if we could get rid of regulations and we could get rid of people that are investigating him. That's how he makes a whole lot of fucking money now, isn't it? Off of exploding products. Could you imagine? Good thing he didn't make my vape. I just would have had my head blown off right fucking now. If Elon Musk made geek bars, I'd be in a world of shit now, wouldn't I, my friends? I'd be on fire right now as we fucking speak. Good thing, and where is it made? China or something, probably. Probably made in China. Anyways, that's not the fucking point of the video now, is it? Anyways, the point we're getting to is something is owed to both parties there. And Donald Trump doesn't want it to get out how Elon Musk helped to manipulate the election is the point. So they're both kind of locked in with each other as we go through this. Now, what we're actually getting to here, the point of the fucking video, is there are a lot of people on Donald Trump's side that are fucking sick of Elon Musk. And one of those being Marco Rubio. Little Marco. Look at little Marco. His nuts finally dropped and he's standing up for himself. Well, it's about fucking time. Hey, Marco, it's okay. I had to learn that too. It took me years to figure out how to stand up for myself, Marco. I just never took on a leadership position in the government before I learned how to do it. But good for you. You finally got around to it. Marco Rubio is very upset with Elon Musk. They had apparently a blowout in a cabinet meeting where Elon Musk was there and Donald Trump was also there, where Elon Musk was very pissed off that Marco Rubio has not fired enough people from his departments. And to which Marco Rubio said, well, what about the 1,500 people that took out the early buyouts, the payoffs that we did? Do those not count as people being fired? And then I guess Marco Rubio got a little bit snarky over there and he said, would you like me to hire them all back so you can fire them, Elon Musk, and make a big show about how you've helped with the government efficiency? And then Elon Musk said some shit back. And at that point, from my understanding of this meeting, Donald Trump had told Elon that basically he's just in an advisory role at this point. Like he's not necessarily allowed to go shutter fucking government departments and kick employees out and fire them, but more of an advisory role. But I heard a little something right before I started this video that Elon might still be trying to do shit like that, but I need to follow up some more on that. It's a topic for another day. But Elon got demoted to an advisory role. Well, that's not going to sit real well with Elon Musk. Now, is it, since he helped Donald Trump with that election? And Donald Trump needed to win the election to stay out of prison. We know that now from the fucking report. Shit, I forgot the guy's name. Fuck, I'm sorry. I forgot his name. Jack Smith. There we go. It always takes me a minute, doesn't it? Jack Smith report says Donald Trump absolutely could have been charged with crimes for his insurrection. And for anybody on the other side of this going, it wasn't an insurrection. Yes, it was. Yes, it fucking was. So there, settled that fucking argument, didn't I? Anyways, that is one of the rifts that's going on. Also, another one, recently Elon Musk sat down and met with Republican senators, I believe it was, or might have been Congress. I don't really fucking know, if I'm being honest. But anyways, he sat down and met with some elected Republican leaders. I'm sorry, it's been a long day, my friends. I'm fucking exhausted trying to get this video out, but that's aren't we all exhausted? It's fucking crazy out there. Anyways, where they had told him that he needs to start bringing that stuff to them so that they can start voting on if this is cuts they want to make and don't make. Look, this is important because it's just another way that Elon is slowly being neutered while we take away his power, which doesn't even make any fucking sense. How does this South African immigrant have power in America? How did we get here again? And it always drives me nuts, and I know I bring it up all the time, but all these years of my life, I've been listening to Republicans talk about how the immigrants are coming to America to take your job, and then the minute an immigrant comes to America and starts taking jobs, they go, yeah, fuck yeah. What? I mean, that's what you warned us about. What the fuck is going on here? And there is other things. This is big. Obviously, with Donald Trump basically demoting him to an advisor role, that's a big fucking deal. We'll take that, right? Absolutely we will. And then the town halls. Oh, the town halls, right? I do not know still why there are so many Americans cheering for the termination of veterans in our country that are working in government jobs now, federal jobs, and losing their jobs because Elon Musk needs to save him more money because he doesn't have enough. And I don't know that I'll ever wrap my head around this. The Americans cheering for veterans to be out of work for Elon Musk to have more money. And they're buying into the bullshit. They're very gullible people, and that's all there fucking is to it. I'll never understand that. Look, I never went into the military, all right? I believe, especially, and correct me if I'm wrong, my military or ex-military friends, sometimes I don't know these things, but I especially think for combat veterans, I think we as a country owe a debt to them. Listen, look, we might not have agreed with the war necessarily, but they went to fucking war. And then they come back to the country and they're probably dealing with definitely some physical issues, some injuries, but more importantly than that, probably some hardcore fucking mental issues that a lot of us couldn't even comprehend. And now we're celebrating them getting let go from their fucking jobs. We're a sick fucking country at this point. We're disgusting. I can't believe that's even a fucking thing. Anyways, the point with that is these town halls. Right, there's all these town halls going on where now Republican leadership is telling their people, don't go out and do town halls, don't go meet your constituents face to face, you could just do it over the phone or something, don't go out there and do it, because of all the pushback. And I'm talking about deep red districts all across America going out there and saying, what in the fuck are you allowing Elon Musk to do? Now, the thing that's obviously frustrating about it is the Republican Party always fucking lies, right? You know how they're always lying about something. Their big lie with that right now is that the people going out to these town halls are paid actors by the DNC. No, fucker, these are your constituents. And even if they were Democrats, because they're saying that they're Democrats also, not necessarily just the DNC thing, but they're Democrats coming out. They're still your fucking constituents. The Democrat or Republican, you are still the person that was elected in their district. So even if they're a different political party, get your heads out of your asses, Republicans. Those are still your people. But it's not true. Because what I do know about rural America, look at me. Yep, I'm from there, motherfuckers. What I do know is these are very patriotic people, maybe very misguided for the last 10 fucking years, but very patriotic people. And you start putting the veterans out of fucking jobs, and you can't figure out why you're at a town hall now, and you've got motherfuckers yelling at you that you're putting veterans out of jobs. You're fucking with rural America? Are you shitting me? Those are the people that put you in office. You gotta be fucking kidding me. The point with that, I feel like I had a point. There are so many people pushing back against Elon Musk at the town halls. And that was the fucking point. Elon Musk is losing his ass on his stocks. Elon Musk is being boycotted all over the fucking world with the Teslas. People aren't buying the fucking Teslas. I won't be buying one either. Look, when you start doing Nazi shit, and you're not going to convince me that wasn't a fucking Nazi salute. Quit bullshitting me. I don't like being fucking lied to. I know what I saw. We all know what we saw. All right? As a matter of fact, Charlie Kirk was... that douchebag. Ugh, gross. He was recently challenged on that thing, and he's like, no, that wasn't a Nazi salute, so he was challenged to do it. Then do it, if it's not a Nazi salute. I think it's... I don't know the guy too well. He's here on YouTube. I think it's Get a Job Parker. Get a Job Parker. I've only watched a couple of his videos. But he challenged Charlie Kirk to do it then, if it's not a Nazi salute. And Charlie Kirk did not do what Elon Musk did, even though he kept trying to tell people over and over that he was doing the exact same thing. I'm sick of the fucking gaslighting. The point of all of this is Elon Musk is losing power substantially in every possible way. And look, that doesn't solve our Donald Trump problem necessarily, but it fucking neuters the Trump administration bad, because Elon Musk is basically the fall guy. You know, he's going to go out there and do all kinds of crazy shit. Donald Trump has, I don't know if this is the right term, but it feels like a pretty good one to me, like plausible deniability. Look, I'm a hillbilly that drives a truck. I'm doing my best here, baby. I'm doing my best. But he can be like, oh, I didn't really know about that necessarily. And Elon Musk is so fucking rich that he probably feels like he can fight anything in court and get away with it. There's only one Elon Musk in this world. So if we can say this in a way that's not going to get me in trouble, but like burn his ass to the ground. I mean, like, as far as his businesses go, as far as his power goes, that will be a huge victory for America and against the Donald Trump administration. And he is losing a lot of that fucking power quickly. The biggest thing I want to see to kind of wrap up this video is when it falls apart, Elon Musk is not going to handle that well. and it will fall apart. Do you think that Elon Musk comes out and tells us how exactly he helped Donald Trump win the election? Because that'd be exciting now, wouldn't it? But here's the bad news. Even if, worst case scenario, even if he used like Starlink to steal votes from Kamala Harris and move them over to Donald Trump, and we've got the data and everything and we can look directly at it and see it, well, here's the bad news, my friends. Donald Trump is above the law. So even if we were able to prove it, it wouldn't mean a fucking thing, unfortunately. But maybe it means something in the court of law. Right? Maybe it would mean something there. But that's the biggest thing I want to see. Is Elon Musk not going to handle it well? Is he finally going to tell us what really he's been up to in the event that Donald Trump kicks him out? We may learn a lot about both of these men if their relationship continues to fracture the way that it is. And that's the kind of shit that gets me excited, baby. All right, I got to get back to work. I love you guys. Bye now.